Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And third down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Quick throw, the RPO to Goddard. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's a gain of 31 yards. That's good for Eagles. First down.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They run out of the gun with Barkley, taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll try to run for it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That's going to be caught in the end zone, and they take the lead by 1.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Don't worry. 180. That's right. 180.
Jackson now, design bootleg. He's going to run with it. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. 2nd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hey, report. Report. Hey, Alpha, tonight.
Now it's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Sit hot. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Henry. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
No, we changed it.
Back to throw, Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 28.
They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Report! Report! It's hot!
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Jackson now on second down. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That one caught by Wester. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang six on the defense.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
We ain't worried, baby!
Be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
A first down throw for Jackson. Pass caught left side by Likely. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
27 yards.
Give them 27, and it's first and goal.
Hey.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
13. Middle. Cut.
Now Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll bring up second and goal. To throw is Jackson. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete.
Good defense.
There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. His kick is good. And the Ravens will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
From the 35, it's first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. He's got it! And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. This is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Nice shot. Shot. 180. Shot. 180. Report.
On first and 10, Jackson. Open right side is Likely. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And for the
She lost your rabbit ass mind. Thought that shit was gonna work.
Kickoff by the rookie, and now he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are
To the goal line.
Easy work. Get him out of here, man.
Touchdown.
Trash. Yeah, like that. Okay, my bad. Let's see. What was I looking for? Defensive crossover. Is that what I'm looking for? Coverage mechanics.
No, touch it. And anyway.
See, I did that with the. Maybe I flip it. Let's see. Flip it. Yeah, I'm gonna just use the D-pad. I didn't realize I could use the D-pad. Yeah, it's easier with the D-pad. Okay, that changes everything. The D-pad changes everything.
I'm in a
the tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna
Get that lounge music.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Baltimore Ravens and the Baltimore Ravens. For the Ravens, all set to go, and we are off and running from Baltimore. Chooses to bring this one out. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Vacates quickly left side. He tucks it and takes off. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. An extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is completed downfield to Likely. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Out of the gun, Henry. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Jackson now on third. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ali to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson buying some time left. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
At the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And they just get the play off. He rolls to his right. He's making a bid for it. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. It gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Return starts from the goal line. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15. Nice little energy on their sideline after after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Lost control of another one. And the ball skips out of bounds. Lucky for them, no lost fumble there on the kick return.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. A dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Got for big yards on the right side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a 29-yard gain, and that's going to be a Baltimore first. From the red zone on first. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Jackson yet again. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive that you get your job done. You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Ali to return it. Jukes away from one. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 13-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first and 10, it's Jackson. He lofts it deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Baltimore.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. A quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
1st down throw for Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Throwing here just before halftime. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens narrow the lead entering halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Likely Scott right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lamar back to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Intended target was his running back. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Lamar. Caught by Flowers. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. There's an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. There's a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Jackson now on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Has some room to work. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 2. Showing a little burst so far. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Finds him over the middle. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Jackson has him on a quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Shut up!
We'll give right side to Henry. Saw a lot of daylight there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action. Here's Jackson. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Baltimore.
Now it's Lamar. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
Two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Ali to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They've got a man in motion. This one left for Lamar. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Running back sent in motion. This one's set up for Lamar. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of... It's a foot race. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His fourth total score of the game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take a three-possession lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Return coming from the 6. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Now here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Still working past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
All right, going to get a two-point try here. Brock Jackson gets his offense lined up. He'll call his own number. Oh, here's a pitch to the right. And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense. But he doesn't make it across, and the two-point try fails.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews has it, working downfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game.
For the 2-point conversion.
Jackson throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Ravens 51. Ravens 41.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
One drawn up here for Lamar. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion right. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He's going deep this time. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens Ravens will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens holding a 10-point lead. Offense to the line, second down. Man in motion, out of the slot. A design run, Jackson keeping it. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another long. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Third and 2.
Here he is to throw. Lester finds the football, complete. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Caught on the comeback route. And he'll go down here at the 16. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's a gain of 8.
And he's going to spike it with exactly 40 seconds left on the clock. Third and just 2 to go. To throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. This should put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
Ravens 51. Ravens 48.
So with 35 seconds left, no question about it, they've got to find a way to recover this kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens, and they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First down from the 42.
Hey, middle. Hey, come on. Sit hard. 180. Sit hard.
Running this one left. That's a first down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.